Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Sean Flannery!
Ah, St. Patrick's Day! It's been a phenomenal day for me! Just finally got my cell phone replaced today. Had no cell phone for 2 weeks. Have you lived without a cell phone? Today, so I finally get it back. It turns out, I don't know anyone's fucking phone number. So I'm getting all these text messages, where are you at? And I go, Galway Bay. They show up, blind surprise. You hug people. Because you have no idea you've been talking to them all day. Because you haven't memorized a cell phone number in 5 years. Honestly, I left my cell phone, when I lost my cell phone, I don't even know how many digits are in a cell phone number anymore. You could say anything. You could go you could do that old Jenny song, 8675, that's your number. That's it, right there. I'll save it. It is ridiculous, how little information we remember now. Have you ever really thought about that? Because I used to be good at math, and then they introduced calculators, and then now I can't. I actually had to Google how do you double oatmeal. And I used to be good at spelling, and then they introduced spell checkers. But now, with Google, I don't even remember facts anymore. And I honestly believe we're gradually shutting our minds down. I had a buddy came into town from Cleveland, gets off on the blue line. He goes, hey, which way do I head? I go, you need to go east. And he goes, which way is east? It's 7 p.m. I go, why don't you look at where the sun is and head the opposite way, the sun's setting. And he goes, come on, bro, there's got to be an easier way. That's how stupid we've become. We won't look at the sky. I had a guy forward me a funny video last week. It was a fat guy going into a pool and farting. His underscore was, gets funny at 12 seconds. He thought I had become so impatient that if alright, I see the fat guy in the pool, that hasn't made me laugh, that hasn't made me laugh, then I would just shove the whole fucking thing down. That I actually needed a warning. Why am I still listening to this? What's the arc? I'm a software developer, but that's weird because I'm bad with computers. But I'm legitimately bad. I get these weird error messages with them. I don't even know what to do with them, you know. And I think one of the reasons why I'm bad with them is because I had a bad introduction to them. I remember growing up, my first exposure to computers was this game we had to play called Oregon Trail. You guys have to play that? Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. This guy's the perfect example, if you heard. We were supposed to be. The goal was to teach us about whatever America was at that point in time, and we said, kill them fucking buffalo. I remember just shooting deer and buffalo the whole time. Exactly. And I remember my teacher would come up and she'd be like, how far did you make it? And I'd be like, not far. Remember how you could name your kid and you saw him on the tombstone? I'd be like, my family didn't make it out of Boston. My first kid, nipple, died when I sold the wagon for an automatic weapon. You guys got to worry about your hangovers tomorrow, right? You actually don't need to worry about it, as it turns out. Have you ever seen the commercial? I'm going to leave you on this. Have you ever seen the commercial for the Chaser? The Chaser is this pill that claims to have cured hangovers. It is the funniest commercial you'll ever see. Because the Chaser absorbs the toxins that cause a hangover. And then the little blinking print on the bottom is, FDA cannot verify this statement. Which is the greatest underscore I've ever heard. Like the FDA with their Harvard-educated pencil necks. And then it goes on to say, we have verified this at a leading drinking institute. So what kind of experiment do you do at a leading drinking institute? They got, well, we've got these lab mice. We're going to inject them with shots of Jaeger and see if they make out with ugly mice. And then it's got this small print. It goes, effective up to 5 drinks. So if I could stop at 5 drinks, I wouldn't need the fucking pill. You know what we call somebody who's had 5 drinks in my family? The driver. You come to one of my parties, you have 5 drinks, I assume you're on your way to a job interview. And have you ever had a drunk job interview? I had a drunk job interview one time. I got the job. I was interviewing for a computer store, and he goes, hey, how would you install a DHCP server? Exactly. I've never heard of the term DHCP server, so I'm trying to buy myself some time, so I go, what do you guys run? You guys run Windows here? He goes, yeah, like everyone, we run Windows. I go, I only know how to do it on Unix. Knowing that they won't know how to do it on Unix. And he goes to me, he goes, you won't believe this. We actually just got a contract to do it on Unix. Would you mind taking a real quick test? And you could be our Unix guy? And I go, I got a ride picking me up in 3 minutes. Like, what kind of response is that? Yeah, I know I'm 32 years old in downtown Chicago, but my buddy just borrowed his dad's car. And I told him to meet me exactly in 2 minutes down at the bottom of the skyscraper where I am going to be thrown out the window, Axel Foley style. All right, that's my time.